other day I was syncing the Kindle app on my tablet. And so I want to paint a really clear picture of this. I'm in one room in my house on my desktop, and I have to delete some books from my tablet, from my Kindle app, and put some other books on. I only had a certain amount of storage. So I deleted some books that I'd read, and I chose some books that I wanted to put onto the app, and I pressed sync. And then this little message comes up on my computer screen, and it says, "We apologize, it may take a second for your devices to sync." And I'm like, whoa, because I'm not syncing between my computer in one room and my tablet, which is in a different room in the house. I'm syncing between my computer in one room in the house and, I don't know, some satellites and some Wi-Fi magic and some stuff on some other side of the world, and 3 books get disappeared from my tablet somehow, and another 4 books get dumped on it, and it might take a second, and they're apologizing as if somehow I would throw my computer screen out the window and say, "A second, how dare you, I've got places to be and things to do." Does anyone else feel like everything is in such a rush at the moment that hurry sits on you with such a weight and you just can't keep up? Anyone else, if you've got kids, screaming at the kids like, "Come on, it's time for school, go, 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 shoes on, clean your teeth in the car, spit it out the window, it doesn't matter, we've got stuff to do." And then after that we've got work, and we've got clubs to get to, and we've got we haven't got time to queue up at McDonald's. We'll send our order in from the app, and we'll just pick it up and we'll eat it in the car on the way to our family mindfulness session. And there's so many things that are just flying at us the whole time, and our news feed is full with stuff, and the notifications are ping, 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 ping throughout the day, and I never feel as if I'm totally on top of it. There's a whole ton of writers in all spheres that are beginning to point out the toll this is taking, on our relationships, and the impact that it has, that we don't have time to see people. And many people have pointed out that we're the most connected generation ever, and yet we're somehow the most lonely because our time doesn't allow for depth of relationship. People are writing and talking about just this low-level anxiety which sits on us and fills our minds the whole time, because the pace, this constant feeling like we're not quite keeping up, this constant feeling of missing out on stuff. People are writing about how it's affecting our productivity and how much we're able to work. It's affecting our creativity and how much we're able to create new songs and art, and how much we're able to enjoy just the time around us. And it's not just affecting our work and our relationships and our output and our productivity and all those things, it's affecting our spirit too. There's this guy, a pastor in America called John Mark Comer, and he wrote this brilliant book. I'd absolutely recommend it. It's called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. And in it he wrote this. He wrote, "Hurry and love are incompatible. All my worst moments as a father, a husband, a pastor, even as a human being, are when I'm in a hurry." Does anyone else crave rest? Does anyone else have a nagging sense at the end of the day that they didn't do that relationship well because hurry forced them to snap too quickly? Does anyone else sense that they're maybe not enjoying meals, rather they're just functional refueling pit stops, and you haven't sat down for a long time with friends and laughed until your belly hurt at old memories? Does anyone else feel like there's a list of things that you want to do but never seem to be able to carve out the time in which to do them? Does anyone else feel like the anxiety levels are rising in them as they just try and keep up somehow? There's this Catholic writer called Ronald Rolheiser. He summed it up like this. He said, "It's not that we have anything against God or depth and spirit. We would like these things. It's just that we are habitually too preoccupied to have any of these things show up on our radar screens. We are more busy than we are bad, more distracted than non-spiritual, and more interested in the movie theatre, the sports stadium and the shopping mall and the fantasy life they produce in us than we are in church." I would add, or spirit, or soul, or God, or grace. He goes on, "Pathological busyness, distraction and restlessness are major blocks today within our spiritual lives." Does that chime with you? It does with me. That pathological busyness, always needing to be going, always having something to do, always needing to tell people how much I'm invested in so many different things. This busyness which creates a nervousness within me. I want to be somehow a non-anxious presence in the world. So if busyness and hurry are the problem, what's the solution? We'll look at that next time.